Hey, what is up guys? Gannon here. Today I wanted to make another One Piece video about a topic that I've been meaning to make for a minute now. It revolves around Big Mom and all the reasons why I believe she's probably the worst Yonko there is. Now please do not get me misconstrued here. I am not implying in any way and will probably never imply that Big Mom is in any way the weakest Yonko. For me personally, that title will always belong to Blackbeard until he gives me reason to believe otherwise. No, Big Mom isn't the worst Yonko because she's necessarily stronger or weaker than any of the others, because it's been shown that she's confidently able to stand toe-to-toe with other Yonko, is capable of doing crazy ass feats of strength, hockey, and overall superhuman capabilities. She even has crazy durability in the form of her iron balloon that honestly, in my opinion, rivals Kaido's dragon scales. In all ways imaginable, she's one of the Yonko, and she's got a large crew made up entirely of her most trusted associates and all her 85 children, meaning she's the sole leader of a gigantic pirate organization, one of the largest in the world. She's got her own territory in the form of Whole Cake Island, which is a fucking huge 36 island archipelago and even has territories that span beyond that. So what's the deal here? Big Mom has all the accolades, she's got all the strength and manpower required to be one of the 4 strongest pirates in the world of One Piece, so what's holding her back? Why does the old Gan man think she's the worst Yonko? Oh boy, here we go. Time to just let it all out right here. In the most simple of terms, Big Mom is incredibly stupid. Like really fucking dumb. Airhead, poo brain, whatever you want to call her, it all applies to Charlotte Linlin. Everything that happens to Big Mom from Whole Cake to Wano is a result and consequence of her negligence and overbearing stupidity. Not to mention, she's rather down bad as a character. Like, have you guys all been reading the same manga that I've been reading? Ever since her introduction, Oda has been constantly BMing Big Mom every chance he gets. Besides everyone gassing her up and making her appear frightening because of her reputation of being an absolute powerhouse and monster tyrant of a pirate, she's really only done a handful of things that have redeemed her character in the eyes of the viewer. But compare that to all her failures and misfortunes, and you could see plain as day that Big Mom has only gotten as far as she has in the pirating world on her willingness to reproduce and her natural monstrous strength and power alone. First, let's get through all the things that in my eyes make Big Mom actually seem like a cool and competent character. Most notably, I think the only thing she did in the entirety of Whole Cake Island was when she made Luffy pass out in Gear 4th after blocking his punch with what seemed like non-advanced simple hardening. This is a crazy feat that is pretty much as impressive, if not more impressive, than Kaido one-shotting Luffy with a Thunder Bagua. Then, when she does get to Wano country, she fights Queen, who is a prominent second commander whose bounty supersedes all of her own sweet commanders, and completely beats his ass, and does this while in an episode of amnesia, implying she's not even at her full cognitive best. Then shortly after this, she clashes with Kaido, the world's strongest creature, on equal terms, and then proceeds to lollygag around and form a pirate alliance with him. These are all the things that have happened on screen and on panel that I consider dubs for Big Mom and make her seem like a formidable and competent foe and make her seem like one of the strongest pirates in the One Piece world. But all this pales in comparison to all the bad things that have happened to her because of her fucking stupidity. For starters, guys, the most prominent and obvious flaw that Big Mom has is that regardless of the fact that she's one of the strongest pirates in the world, a literal demon that can crush people like grapes between her fingers, she's weirdly very good at letting people escape. Luffy was able to enter her territory, get everything he wanted to accomplish there done, leave with Sanji, and defeat 2 of her strongest commanders, and she still let him escape. But not only that, but even with her entire giant archipelago full of strong children and information gathering devices, it seems that she allowed everyone to escape. Like, I'm pretty sure the only person who didn't leave Whole Cake alive was Pedro. To my knowledge, I think most, if not all, the Fishman pirates were able to escape with their lives. She wasn't even able to stop a single Straw Hat from leaving her territory, so what does she do? She travels all the way to Wano country with a vengeance, but then upon seeing these Straw Hats for the first time, she then lets them get away like 3 times. Once when she lets Luffy and Hyogoro escape from the prisoner mines, then once again when she spotted Chopper in the Brachio tank, who then proceeded to shoot at her, and he still got away with his life. Then she finally finally catches Nami, Carrot, and her personal soul homie Zeus, who, might I add, was stolen by Nami during Whole Cake. But as soon as the war starts at the Fire Festival, Nami and Carrot slip away, and Nami even almost manages to steal Zeus from her again. Big Mom had Straw Hats in her custody. Not only that, but she had one of the biggest offenders from the Straw Hat raid on her territory, Nami. And what does she do? Get revenge on Luffy by killing both her and Carrot and hanging their discarded corpses in the banquet hall for all to see? No, she literally allows them to escape just moments after capturing. This is the woman who murders people for simply not showing up at her tea parties? Straw Hat is literally her sworn enemy at this point, someone who's made a complete fool out of her, and she just captures his closest friends and simply lets them chill in the banquet hall? Like, does that seem like something an intelligent person or villain would do? Big Mom is also very susceptible to lose her sense of self to random hunger pangs that literally burden herself and her entire crew, and are a huge reason why Luffy and his friends were allowed to leave Whole Cake Island alive. On top of this, when she arrives at Wano, she starts off her trip there by literally losing her memories from falling from the waterfalls of Wano, and then is reverted back to a childlike state. In summary, Big Mom is seemingly very susceptible to just losing her already shoddy level of intelligence by either amnesia or some random fiending episode caused by personal cravings. Big Mom has also managed to get her road poneglyph information stolen on 2 separate occasions, has destroyed any relations she could have had with the Giants of Elbaf by killing their beloved leaders, and then failing to create an arranged marriage between her daughter Lola and Prince Loki. And she failed to murder the Vinsmokes and acquire their technology. So all in all, Big Mom comes up with a lot of plans that pretty much all end in miserable failure every time. Now let's get to the biggest BM of them all, and that's that Oda has actually been using Big Mom as a human punching bag ever since the Wano War started in the banquet hall. The first fucking thing we see from Big Mom is her missing a giant ranged sword attack swing towards Luffy, where she then proceeds to get her face busted up by having it run over by Frankie's Rhino motorcycle. Then when she attempts to retaliate against Frankie, she gets thrown out of the banquet hall by Jinbei and Nico Robin. Keep in mind, Jinbei, who's already committed serious treason against her pirate crew, has also pushed her off a boat when the Straw Hats were escaping at this point. Then, and this is definitely the whole reason I made this video, she doesn't storm back into the banquet hall to seek revenge and slaughter the Straw Hats who've just defiled her in battle, but instead finds the time to get distracted for a whole 3 chapters talking to Marco and Perospero, and she still hasn't returned to the fucking banquet hall. So in closing, folks, Big Mom is the worst Yonko because she's dumb as hell. She is totally brawn over brain, she's capable of doing incredible feats of strength, and is definitely one of the most powerful people in the world of One Piece, but is constantly falling victim to her own short attention span and poo brain level of intelligence. Ever since her introduction, she's just had major fail after major fail, L after L. Hopefully in the heat of the upcoming Wano War, Big Mom can find some redemption that she truly deserves to make her a cool and likable character. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are enjoying the content on the channel, I would be very flattered if you were to subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, please slap a like on it. And if there's anything at all you would like to share with me, please leave it down in the comment section below. I will be sure to get back to you. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will have to see you in the next one.